You
Oh, that's
ready?
really. Hey, how are you?
Good. You ready?
All right. Hold on. That's the first time I ever pushed this button. How you doing?
I told you I was coming to you. Hear me say I'm coming to you all night long?
I heard you say coach, but I swear I didn't know it was me. How you doing, Miss Kendra?
I'm doing good. All right, I want to make sure the lights in your face. Can we make sure the lights in your face?
All right, let me see here. What can I do? Let me go somewhere else. Let me
All right, this is better.
try this one.
All right,
That's better.
coach, what you coach?
I own a baseball training company called First to Third, 12 years.
Okay,
And
that's
I
what's up.
coach baseball kids 4 through 18.
That's what's up. All right, do you want
Yeah.
me to call you coach? Is that what you want me to call you?
Hey, you could call me Darrell.
Darrell. Darrell, where you calling us from?
I am calling you from Altadena. I'm not sure where I should be looking at the phone or the camera. I probably look all confused.
Now you look fine right now. What state
I'm
you calling me from?
calling you from Altadena, California, so Los Angeles. It's
Oh, I
next to the
never.
Rose Bowl.
Oh, okay, got you. So Darrell, California. Can I put LA?
That's fine. Yep, you can put LA.
How old are you?
I am 43,
43. And what you do for a living?
so I am a veteran, Army veteran, and I own First to Third baseball for 12 years. So, and I'm also a master mechanic. So, that was the old days, but now I'm totally dedicated to my company, which has been the last 12 years.
So you own your own baseball training company.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. So we got Darrell, Coach D, calling us from California. He is a he owns his own baseball training company. No kids, never married. What kind of woman you looking for? Oh, he's a veteran. Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you. I'm simple. I'm looking for a woman who, I know we use these words submissive and all this stuff, but I'm pretty simple. A woman who's looking for me, a woman who gets it, you know, a team player. Team player. I'm not asking for much. I have my own everything. I'm fine. I'm established. Just looking for a team player, somebody who wants to do it together. It's a lot of, back and forth with this, gender war stuff. I'm not with that. Who wants to play as a teammate? That's it.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Um, I'm not a fan of, if you drink, you drink, right? I'm not a stickler for all that stuff, but I would say disrespect. Ultimately, disrespect. Disrespect would be the number one, and that probably would be the only deal breaker. If you got more than two kids, probably. I know I'm 43, so I'm realistic here. And that's about it. I work out, so if you like to work out, that's fine. I don't really. I'm like I said, I'm not too much of a stickler. I don't have a million deal breakers like that.
Okay. Should she look a certain way?
Mm, somewhat fit. She takes care of herself. She's clean. I'm not somebody bigger than me, maybe not. I'm 175, 180. I'm 6'1", 175. So I don't need somebody like huge, but I'm not too.
Okay. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
Can she take care of herself? That's it. Can she take care of herself? Like I tell my friends, as a man, we'll almost crash our car looking for a woman at the bus stop. So men, the way we see women are a little different than the way women see men, right? So we're not really looking for a woman for what she could do financially. Like I say, the looking for a woman for what she can be as a woman to a man and a team player. Help me. So
I literally just spoke about this earlier tonight, so you're validating that. And I learned that from hosting the show. That because I think a lot of women who do well financially, they feel as though that is the reason. But I do know men that will not date broke women either, right? So
right.
it's a caveat. Like I know men that's like, well, you can't be poor, and I would date you. But for the most part, men are looking for the woman that fits into their lives.
Yeah, like I don't, being broke, right? Like an adult beggar, you know what I mean? That's one thing, but a woman who wants to fit in and who wants to just get along. So I'm not too shallow when it comes to that. I think we're really caught up on not being team players. When I run my company, I look at things, to be short, I can look at things from like a black man perspective, or I can look at things and sometimes I have to take out the perspective that I'm a black man, and then I have to just look at my company for what the numbers are. And the reality is we are not doing the right thing, right? The other numbers say they're doing it together as dual family households. So ultimately that's what I'm looking for. Like, who wants to kind of change the narrative?
So I just want to ask you this. What are examples of an adult beggar?
Something like, how it is. Like, you go out with a woman, right? And you go out with her, and if you're not spending, it's like, I feel like as a man, I don't need to pay to get to know you. I don't mind paying, but I shouldn't pay to see if you like me. You know what I mean? So I don't mind going out, spending money on a woman. I understand it's part of the game, but the reciprocation, right? So you can kind of understand when it's more or less a adult beggar. Like, a woman just wants to work, but she wants to save everything she wants to do and take free meals. We as men, we've all been through that. So that's fine. We've all been through that. We all play the game, and I don't mind playing the game. But I'm just looking for a woman who wants to reciprocate so the game can kind of go to a next level. You know what I mean? Like, the game can actually get somewhere.
Okay. All right. Got you. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Coach D.
Oh man, let me see here what I can figure out for you. How far am I? I only got a hoodie on. I
Can
was
you put
just
your
getting ready to
phone
step
down
out.
and then like move backwards?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to step out, so I don't have my shirt quite on. Let me see. Is that good enough?
Okay.
Okay.
We see you. All
I
right,
work
Coach
out.
D. So
Honestly.
I was about to do your baseball stance.
Well, yeah, just kind of like some cool little jogger pants, my sweater, but I was getting ready to change my sweater into something else. I was getting ready to step out and go eat for Veterans Day.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Coach G, you're 43. What's the age range you want to date?
As long as I'm not old enough to be your dad. So I think that's fair. So I would say, honestly, honest age range, 29, 29 to 43, my
Okay.
age.
29 to
Yeah.
43. Should she be
Yeah.
in California?
Preferably, preferably I'll be in California. My business is here. It's been here for a while now. We've been on TV and stuff now. So at this point, I kind of really established, and it's here. It's here. So if she's in California, that would be great.
Okay. And did I ask you your three flaws? I did, right?
No, you
No, we
didn't.
haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there yet. When was your last relationship?
So my last relationship was, I would say, about a year ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I've been chilling, but I would say about 90 days. About 90 days.
90 days. Okay, about 90 days. Getting lucky in Kentucky said he kind of a vibe.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay. Um, three flaws you have to work on.
Patience is one of my biggest ones. Honestly, patience. The way that I deal with people's disrespect of me, right? So when the action comes, sometimes the way I dealt with the reaction, sometimes can be a little much for people, uh, but I'm learning, I'm learning that. And you said three flaws. Mm,
Yes.
three flaws. I can be really blunt. My mom used to say that. People say that, but then again, my same friends, um, they call the people who they want when they want them to hear what they want to hear, but then they call me when they want to hear what they need to hear. So that it can work both ways for me. So I'm pretty blunt. I'm more or less, I can be the elephant in the room for sure.
Okay. Coach Lee, have you ever been married?
You say, have I ever been married?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Actually, you asked me that. So I had an annulment. I had an annulment. It lasted like 7 days.
Let me tell
So
you
I
something
don't know. It's
before you
called a
go
marriage.
any. You always know when somebody get ready to lie when they repeat the question that I asked you because they're telling me in the comment section that they actually think you're still married.
Not at all. No, 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 no. That was 11 years ago, 12 years ago at this point. It literally lasted like 7 days.
So I
I'm
wonder
not
how they
bashing
even
anybody.
know that.
I have no idea who the people are, but it literally lasted like 7 days. Probably
Okay.
a little. Yeah, less
So
than that.
why
It
did
was
you
an
get
anonymous.
divorced in 7 days?
Um, a word called enmeshment, but I'm not, I'm not into blaming the women. I'll take the accountability and just say, hey, you know, we
Within
just
seven
were.
days, you learned. What does that mean? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
I was with the woman for on and off for 10 years, right? I was with the woman on and off for 10 years. I made the mistake by continuing to pursue, and just figured if I could make this woman my wife, right, things could change. But the reality is that that wasn't it, you know. So we split our separate ways.
I guess I'm being real nosy, but I'm just trying to figure out what happened in the 7 days of marriage that made you say I got to get a divorce.
I didn't say that. I wouldn't leave the woman. We were both doing things, you know what I mean. But
So
I
she
didn't say
decided in 7 days she wanted a divorce,
pretty much
and
seven
she
to
didn't
thirty
give the
days. Or so.
reason why. After 7 days, I got married on Sunday, and by the following Sunday, she wanted an annulment.
It's called enmeshment. You know what I mean.
What
More or
does that
less
mean?
married to her. When you're more or less married to your parents, you know what I mean. Like your ties are with your parents. You know what I mean. We're supposed to leave our parents and cleave to our husband and wife, but the parents are way more important. Parents, friends, and family. Um, and then along with infidelity on both sides, prior to, during. So it was just, I was trying to save something that should have been gone a long time ago. You know what I mean? That's why I say that's my fault. That's my fault.
Okay, all right, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, like, it's me.
We'll leave it at that. Coffee Killer said, "This is a good man. This is what a responsible black man looks and moves like, ladies. We are proud of you, bro. No delusion detected." I think that was said before we found out you was married for 7 days.
It was quick. Like I don't
I think he
blame.
made that comment before our last
Yeah.
realization, but no, it's all good.
She reached out, you know what I mean, after all these years, but the reality is that that was so many years ago that I can't,
Well,
that's a
Truth
different
Seeker
topic.
said you cheated.
If you want to say that, like I say, infidelity both ways, on both parts.
Within so
Prior,
within the 7 days, the first week you cheated?
no, it was everybody else, long before, soon it was over, she was off with her next boyfriend, which was already there. It was chaos. I stayed in a relationship longer than I should have, and I tried to make a wife out of that situation. I tried
Okay.
to create a marriage out of that situation. Yeah,
Okay. Fabulous
yeah.
Faces says, "You lost me at I should have to spend money. So she shouldn't have to take care of herself to see if you really like her."
No, I'm fine with that. What I'm not doing is you go on a date Monday with Keisha and a date Tuesday with the like it becomes a little mundane, right? And boring. I don't mind going on a date Monday with Keisha, but on Wednesday is Keisha reciprocating something, at least a phone call or something, right? Instead of going on a date with Monday with Keisha and then Keisha's no longer available. Then the next woman, then the next woman. As a man, a lion to walk the whole Serengeti looking for his wife, but looking for his, queen. But the reality is, sometimes it gets a little mundane and boring. So I don't mind paying to go out for a woman. I do it all the time. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not some cheapo.
We got
Yeah.
clarity there. All right. I had cut you off in your flaws. Did you give me all three of them?
Yes.
Okay. And
The
why would you did? And why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I'm learning to be way more patient. I'm kind. I'm a marriage minded person. So I grew up in it. I grew up seeing it. I was taught it. And that's just where I am, right? I've always been there. Even when I was in the military, I was a marriage-minded person. I've had my times, I had my fun, right? But I've always just been that. And I got your back, right? Like I got that woman's back as long as she could reciprocate. That we could chill out by the fire, have some fun, do adventures, amusement parks, all that stuff.
And there you have it. All right. So we got Coach D. Coach G, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
I am, but it don't work. I want to tell you some stuff about that app. It don't be
Well, hold
working for
on.
me.
It does
But it
work.
works. It works, but it don't like they be far. They don't respond. It's cool. It works. But I
Oh, I
am
see
on
what
there.
you're saying, as it doesn't work as the women responding.
Yeah, like it get more or less like the distance and stuff, or then people, they say I don't check my phone, right? So it's kind of one of those things where you can reach out to somebody and maybe a match, and then who wants to wait 6 weeks to say hi again?
That's fair. So a couple things. We are about to
Yeah.
read. Well, we have a brand new version of the app that's going to be released extremely soon, hopefully this month. Second thing, this is the benefit of you now being on the show. So now that you're on the show, I'm going to make you a highlight. And now it gives you a chance to get a more variety of women after watching this that would reach out to you. So that's the
I
benefit
appreciate
of the
it.
show. It's like it takes you away from just being swiped. So what's your name on the app?
I want to say it is Coach D, or maybe it's Darrell, DARRELL.
Well, you've been in, listen, well, you got to be more prepared, sir, if you want to. This is your
Yeah,
opportunity
I
to
don't.
tell the world, you know, it's your opportunity to let everybody know how to contact you